Alrighty, folks. Back in the lab, back in the studio. Episode 19, Song Dreamer. What's happening?
What's pop?
I don't know, man. I mean, I got you in here, man, so we can talk a little shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know you. I think if anybody can talk shit about as much as me, it's definitely your ass.
No, it definitely is.
So just make sure you stay on the mic so all the listeners can hear you.
I'm going to stay
Tighten
on the
up.
mic. Get out of here.
Anyway, so what's going on? What you do today?
Man, telework. Telework today. I telework 4 days. They trying to put us back in for 3, and
shit. Look, I would take a man's life to go in the office once a week. I actually wouldn't kill anybody.
We going once, and it's not. I promise you, it's not. Thing, not. So, well, no. I don't know your setup, but our setup is because we're remote access, because we're walking. We've had to put up signs. Stop.
And what do you do?
So I am an IT specialist
really?
at the VA. Mm-hmm.
At the VA? Who got you that job?
Okay,
who got you that job?
First of all, you're a govy and I'm a contractor. But I have been there for 3 years. 3 years.
Man, I've been trying to every time I fill out a job at the VA, they be on the bull. I done filled out a couple of IT specialists, some program specialists, some analyst positions.
Well, normally the way in with some of, especially the IT department, is contractor, and then, like, for example, my team, I've been there 3 years. She has switched over 5 years.
So you just waiting. Shit, they had to bring you in as pretty high on the GS scale too. Don't let them bullshit you.
Oh yeah. Well, no, that is. So what I do and what you do is different. So I rarely work with computers. I do a little bit of computer stuff, but we basically do mobile.
Oh, so you like the voice over IP gurus.
Yeah. We're the you know what? We can help you with your PKI cert. Just stop touching stuff. I tell you one thing. What I realized was people that work with computers 100% of the time with clients in public, y'all's patience like because we say, hey, over and just remote into your computer, it's always a problem. Like, they're always doing something.
That's because motherfuckers, that's because they be watching that porn. That's why.
No, they don't know how to turn the computer on or off. They don't know how to turn the device on or off. Like, how long? 40 years. You need to retire.
Well, you know the oldies, man. They don't like change and shit like that. Like remote, they want you to come into the office.
That's why the ambulance pulls up.
Yeah.
At 10 to come and pick the. I promise you, at least 4 times a year. It's like body fell, body fainted, and this is COVID.
That's how the government is. Look, the government is the reason why. You may see a whole bunch of government jobs and USA jobs, Monster and shit like that. It really ain't no fucking jobs because 70% of the government is 103 years and over, and they don't want to retire because they're fucking GS 12s through 15s.
They will not leave.
Maxed out on steps. It's like, well, if I'm the senior guy, I've been doing this shit for 30 years. It's like, why should I leave if I got shit sweet? They come in and out as they go, and you know what I'm saying? And the young Thundercat that I am, I'm trying to get some of that, but apparently, you know what they say. You know what they say when it's like when you apply for a job, that's an 11 or 12 or something like that, which is like home plate pretty much.
Right.
When you get to that, you know what they say? They say you too young or you still young. Like, it's an age. There's this unwritten rule that if you're not in your upper 40s, you really don't rate. You don't rate to be an 11 or 12. You know what I mean? Unless you know somebody.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so work, what else is going on?
I'm surviving quarantine. Like, for this whole time of quarantine, close.
You was hitting it hard.
Yo, I still hitting hard. I run outside. I did 2 miles a day. 20.
Trying to catch up with Wally?
No, I'm not. First of all, Wally.
That's a running son of a bitch, I'll tell you that.
Wally, I saw a picture of Wally, and I didn't recognize because I was like, what? I never seen his bone structure.
Looking real bony in the face, right?
He looked like 50 Cent when he played that movie where he was supposed to like sit and all that.
He don't look like.
I know he's not sick. I know he's just healthy.
He don't look like Mike Tyson no more.
He does still. No, you're right.
He don't look like Mike Tyson.
I think he's got to be in that running shape. got like nobody face not.
Man, I'm telling you, ever since the accident, man, as soon as he got back on the good foot, that's all he been doing. Like even that running, exercising, he was cycling pretty hard too. But I think
Yeah, a
he
lot of
just
people
does the running now, man. I mean, me,
run.
running is fun, but I mean that's something I got to work my way back up to because I got bad knees.
I mean, are they
Even
are
though
they
even though I'm
really
playing
bad?
basketball,
Or
hell
you?
yeah.
But if you playing basketball, then
That's short though. That's short sprints. I got patella tendonitis in both knees. So that's like yeah, I shouldn't be playing basketball either, but it's like I like basketball more than running. So as long as
so
I'm
you'll risk.
as,
Okay,
as long as I'm running, you know what I'm saying?
so it's worth that. You like I risk this, but I ain't.
But I'm doing
I'm
the
about to find.
CrossFit too. I signed up for a
Yeah, you did
CrossFit
tell me
gym.
about that.
I like that shit.
Um,
It's expensive. No, first,
yeah, when you told me the price, I was like,
it
and
is
then,
expensive.
And then I thought to myself, like, what level of social distance
We're pretty spread out.
y'all are?
For now, they said until we get below 50 degrees, we're outside and we're spread out. So it'll be one person here, it'll be one person like out there. Yeah.
Not bad.
But even
not
the
bad.
facility is big, so we never have more than 10 people in the class. So you talking about like 5,500 square feet. So yeah, we're pretty spread out.
Okay.
So I asked the guy, I was like, man, I was like, this price though, man. He's like, listen, he's like, I'll put it to you like this. He's like, it costs more than a regular gym membership, but it's cheaper than a personal trainer.
Yeah, probably.
Because, you may think that they're not watching, but I had, the class I did before yesterday, was it Tuesday? One Monday I did a class, and it was two guys. So every time I was jacking shit up, the guy was literally like, yeah, man, you're doing that wrong, and then like was literally going out of the way and showing me, you know what I'm saying? And then was like when shit was getting easier, he's like, yeah, I just brought you some heavier weight. Like he wasn't really letting up off me. But plus, me and Brian were new.
Oh, Brian went too?
Brian's in it with me. Brian can't do shit by himself. So Brian,
Shout outs to
Brian, he needs somebody to do something with him. Shit.
My God.
So he in there with me, man, and it's pretty intense. And I thought it was gonna be like, these guys that are deadlifting like every fucking weight in there, but like they literally just ease you in. Like, no, you're not getting up on the pull up bar yet. We know you're not ready. So go ahead and do this over here, which is similar.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's worth it. I mean, I've only been 3 times, but I mean, I look at it like this. It's like I've spent $200 for less.
I was gonna say, you definitely been in. You've done boot camp. You've done training.
I love boot camp.
I've seen you go.
Hell yeah! I was 194 pounds when I had lost all that weight with Lamar. Shout out to Inc. Well, I had lost 25 pounds, and he had me on a strict diet, and that shit sucked. But I lost the weight.
It did.
And
what was it? Ground turkey and avocados.
Ground turkey. Well, I don't eat avocados.
You don't?
I don't eat avocados. I don't eat sweet potatoes. So no guacamole. That shit don't taste like nothing. It's a waste. It's a waste of eating.
It tastes good, man. You gotta eat together. When you have them together, they taste fine.
No, man. So Inc. had my shit tight. I was going to boot camp, and I was only going to boot camp maybe twice, sometimes 3 times a week. But it's like with the COVID, man. And then being in the house, since March. You know what I'm saying?
It has been what for me.
Yeah, I mean, and on top of that, like I was sick before this shit had a fucking name.
Oh, you had like an extended, like I don't know what the hell's wrong with me.
I never got tested, but I'm pretty sure it was fucking COVID.
Everybody has been saying that though.
Because my daughter was she was really, really sick, and like I think maybe last October, November, to the point where we were like, we were kind of getting scared. You know what I mean? Then my wife was sick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then I went to Cali with Glenn and them. You know what I'm saying? We all came back. We all was sick.
But travel does that.
Yeah. So we think we got that shit over there. I'm like, I think we probably had it on the way over there. But I was sick for like 8 or 9 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. I was sick for like, I had took a couple of Mucinexes, you know what I'm saying? And like I was waking up in the middle of the night like like unable to breathe type shit. But then it was like that was only for like 1 day, and then it's like I started coming down, and then I was just fucking snotting up and mucusing everywhere. I would get in the shower and just try to get all that shit out. But then for like 3 weeks, I was just uncontrollably coughing all the fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to the doc and I said, yeah, man, I mean, he said, have you been out of the country? I said, no, I mean, I was in Cali for like a couple of days, and I was like, came back and I was sick, and I was like, do I need to be tested or something like that? And he was like, nah, it's only right now. It's only if you've been out of the country. So I was just like, so you can't just test me. But I don't think they had him available, or maybe he was
Right,
just
right,
or
right, right,
maybe he was
right.
just being
Yeah.
fucking lazy.
Nah, they
So
probably had it.
yeah, I was sick, man. So when I went back for the cough, and he's like, they just gave me some shit to suppress the cough. But I think my body just was like,
Right.
all right, it's time to not be sick no more. I don't think anything he gave me helped.
Your body was like, all right, we done with
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
This
yeah,
was
yeah.
fun.
So anyway, enough of that shit. But yeah. So being in the house, you know what I mean, for 6 months, had just moved into the house,
Yeah.
fixing shit up and all that, just eating, playing the game, eating, drinking. I was drinking pretty heavy them first couple months until I was like, all right,
For real?
it's just not fun to just be sitting in the house like buzzed.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't getting drunk. I just
yeah,
was
it's
like
just like
two,
you just be sitting there
two,
like,
3 beers today. You know what I mean? 2 glasses of wine this day, maybe a cup
Yeah.
of whiskey this day, and then like
Yeah.
just rotating it to the fact that I'm just drinking because I'm bored at this point. You know what I mean?
right.
So that's when I was like, all right, you know what I mean? When we got lucky, we were able to ride.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
You know, we
yeah.
able to ride.
Fun,
We were able to race. You know what I'm saying? When it
Warm out
got out
there.
racing, I was thank the bike gods for letting us get out
The
there and be
bike
able to do our
gods.
thing.
Thank
You know
you,
what I
Bike
mean?
Jesus.
But shit, what's going on? When the last time you rode on the street?
dun dun dun. Wait, did I ride? I rode the neighborhood in 2018. That was it.
2 years ago?
And my last official ride was that Halloween costume ride of 2016, where everybody and their mama showed up. So here's the funny thing about I did that 2016 ride because I had done the ride a few years in a row, and I started.
Did you start it?
Yeah, I did start it.
Okay.
But at first, it was the first few years it was like an all female ride. A few people showed up, maybe like 10, 12. It was nothing super huge. One year, Shadow let me borrow his BMW. Shout outs to Shadow, because
Shadow.
I am the only chick that got to ride that BMW, and he looked very scared when I rode it with it. But that was the year that was the year before. I worn some damn costume and I had a cape on, and my back wheel ate the cape.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So, but 2016, Chris Glenn, she really was like excited about the ride, but she didn't know that like I did not have a license. Like I had lost my license.
I don't think anybody knew you lost
No,
your
because I didn't
license.
tell nobody. I didn't tell nobody I lost my license. Like how did you lose your license? So I didn't tell nobody. So anyway, I was like, "You really excited?" She's like, "I'm really excited. I'm gonna dress up." And I was like, "Ooh, all right, I'm gonna still do the ride." So like 30, 40 people showed up for that ride. So I was like, do not do anything stupid.
Don't do nothing
Les.
stupid.
Don't do nothing stupid because
Y'all met up at the Boulevard?
nah, we met up over at we met up over at the harbor. We met at the harbor. And what happened was you had people that were already coming from our ride, but then you had people that were going somewhere else, saw everybody costume,
and they want to
was
chill
like,
out and shit.
We coming with y'all.
Yeah.
So I was scared out of my mind, like nobody knew. And who took footage for that? House took footage for that.
Yeah.
for
What was
that.
the route?
We got on 495, went up. Then we got off at Crofton. We did the go-kart track.
Okay.
And then we went to Texas Roadhouse. It was fun. I mean, it was a vibe. Good time.
Yeah, that's the old West, man. You remember motorcycle? Remember the street riding shit used to be fun? God,
I remember when you used to see people out. Like at this point,
it's fucking ghost town now.
At this point, but there's so many reasons why.
It's a lot. Well, I mean, I don't have a particular reason to blame on it, but I just know it's a ghost town. I mean, it's like I hear bikes now, depending on what part of town I am, but I feel like it's just the same guys. Like
there's like one or two. Yeah. I've heard sometimes, because I live right off of 295, so I'll hear like a pack. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 5 or 6.
Yeah, I feel like it's like the same group of guys. Like it's like one group of dudes that be kind of blazing a little bit, and there's these Willie guys. All their bikes are tricked out, and some of them live out here. And this guy, he was tricking it out on 50 until he saw that state trooper. And then he had to get the fuck out of there. I was like, I was surprised he was able to get in. His handlebars was like, just when it's like that, that shit's, your aerodynamics is off. But I haven't seen anybody, man. And I mean, I definitely think that, the deaths played a part, man. I think that, some of the folks some of a lot of the main guys who were, blazing, and then said,
Mm-hmm.
you know what, I'm gonna go to the track, or I'm just not gonna do it,
Bought a bicycle.
or bought a bicycle. I think
Mm-hmm.
all that played a part because I really think that in the prime, because I think the prime of like when it was just bikes everywhere was
Mm-hmm.
kind of around the 2014, 15, maybe even 13
I would
era.
say it was even before that. Like when they used to pack that Exxon right off Pennsylvania Avenue. When they used to pack that
Yeah,
Exxon, that's
yeah,
before we were even riding. When they used to pack that joint out where it looked like Myrtle at the gas station, those were the days before. And then we came along. It was probably anywhere between 2010 2014
yeah.
before they changed the laws, stuff like that, where you couldn't have I think part of it is, people do like the party aspect. They cut that out. We did have deaths, but I think a lot of times we were able to say, man, that's just like life. I mean, that's just what happens. But I think after a while, you have a decision to make. Like some people say, well, if you stop riding based off of somebody dying, like you're stupid and da da da. And it's
Yeah.
like to me, it's like uh, it may not directly be that issue, but like how many people have you gone to visit at the hospital? Like, okay, example, memory came up today, 7 years ago, and me and Lito were supposed to meet up in Baltimore with somebody who never showed because we were going to go to Yechon over there off the Little River Turnpike. It's a Korean joint. It's 24 hours joint. Bomb. Hell.
Hmm.
24 hours, 7 days. We go to eat. We're eating at Yechon. Halfway through the meal, I can't remember if he got a car. I got a call. We found out shorty that was supposed to meet us crashed. We had to go to Baltimore. You know how you see the cartoon where the person's like all wrapped up like a mummy?
Yeah.
That's literally how she literally looked just like that. Arms up, could not move, nothing. She was in rehab for life. Years some change. She shattered her pelvis. She had a colostomy bag. She had to learn how to walk again. After all that was done, her nerve damage was so bad she was never going to be able to lift her leg over nothing that high again. 'Cause she had a nerve
Wow.
issue where it's dropped like a drop foot. So yesterday was her crash anniversary, and I knew because of that video. So I texted today like, "Yo, I just want to tell you, I'm glad you're still here because I know yesterday was her anniversary because I connect that video to her."
Wow. It's definitely been some crashes, man. Like I remember, my first day out before I even met y'all. My first day out. This is at this time I only knew Gus.
Wow.
Gus was riding bike. Shout to Gus. He had a he had a
Yes.
he had a blue 750, and he was already out there in the streets.
Mhm.
He was doing his thing. He was working on his Willie game. You know what I mean? That's
Gus?
Gus was William. He would try.
I
Yeah,
don't
he
know
was
that
William.
Gus.
He was a little shaky. But Gus was William, you know what I'm saying? He used to hang with a couple other folks, you know what I'm saying? Dude, Gus, D and them used to, run with them.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And
Billy King, right?
when I had got my license, I had bought my bike from Barry because Barry had a old yellow
Mhm.
Gixxer. I was like, let me get that off you.
Oh, Bumblebee, the
Yeah,
Bumblebee joint. Yeah,
granddaddy. So
that
I
joint's
bought
dope.
that from him, $2,500, and I was in the game. I'm pulling up. I got a white tee on, some Nike boots, no gear, old outdated helmet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just living on the edge, and literally, all I knew was just stay in this lane, so these 3 or 4 niggas can willy, and that is
Oh,
all. That's all I knew for the first 2 or 3 months
right.
of motorcycles.
Wow.
That's all I knew was, hey, we gonna go link up here. And it's just like I thought it was fun initially because it was like, damn, we being seen, we being noticed.
Right.
But
Yeah, it's a
then
good
it was just
time.
like, so I'll tell you the first night. So the first night we went out, we was out all day.
Mm.
Me and Gus probably went out about 12. It probably was after midnight. We still out. I didn't got gas about 4 times. The bank called me like, what the fuck you doing? We about to
Yeah,
freeze your shit up.
fraud.
I was like, no, no, I'm out here in a motorcycle. I was like, unfreeze me. I need to get gas. So we got gas like the 5th time. And they was like, all right, well, we was over there by we was in like Landover, Bellhaven area over there somewhere. And we was like, okay, we're gonna go to the city. We're gonna go down U Street somewhere.
Mm.
So we're like, all right, bet. So we getting ready to head down MLK to kind of blend on what's that, 202. And
Yeah.
we gonna take the long way. And we was with this dude. and he was wheeling, sweet on the wheelie. So we coming down MLK, and he wheeling about at least probably 60, 70 miles an hour, and the light is yellow. And I'm like, I'm not close to him. I'm probably about 30 or 40 feet, but he is in front of me. And that light turned red. That car came out. That motherfucker said, "Bow." That motherfucker T-boned a Grand Marquis on one wheel, and he flew about 40, 50 yards, smacked the ground.
Oh.
So I'm like, damn, bruh. So I'm like in shock, like, fuck. So what do? I stop. Me and Gus stopped. We go over, check him out. You know what I'm saying? He alive and shit, but he
Right, he
like,
hurt,
he eyes wide, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to hold his hand and shit. I'm like, he pulling back. I'm like, damn, my man hand broke. I'm fucking his hand up.
Oh, shit.
And what got me was like his mans and them couldn't even stay.
Oh, they left.
I mean, they stopped and shit for a minute. And they were just like, y'all gonna stay with him? I'm like, yeah, bro, we're gonna stop. I'm standing over the nigga, just trying to, talk to him, make sure he stay alive. I'm thinking he about to die.
Yeah.
And they rolled off into the fucking wind, bro.
Yep.
I don't know if they rolled off and came and hollered at him later, but me and Gus was there when the fucking police came.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, where y'all was at? I was like, well, I was at the last light. I just, we had to finesse the story a little bit.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
I'm
so we literally went to the hospital and was there for a little bit. Maybe an hour or so. And once I guess his peoples came, we left. Me and Gus rode home slow as fuck.
Yeah, no.
And because this is at the time we were keeping our bikes in the storage unit together in Laurel. And I put that shit up, and we were just sitting there. I was like, bruh, I don't know if I'm built for this, Slim. I was like, if this what the fuck going on, I'm about to put this motherfucker up for sale. You know what I mean? So I mean, and you gotta think this was 2011 going into 12, and I done already seen a catastrophic accident.
Yeah.
So it just progressively got worse.
Yeah, no, it did.
You know what I mean?
It got worse.
Especially running into the, meeting the club. Shout out to Wild Bunch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wild
Meeting the
Bunch.
club. And, just learning what I learned and seeing even more crashes, really coming into the person I was, who was a wild motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And mouthy.
Very mouthy. Stand your ground. But, it's like, it sucks, but it doesn't. It's like I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? At first I'm like, damn, nigga go to the track now, nigga stop riding. That's kind of the attitude I had initially. I had this attitude, I'm being honest. I had this attitude that, ever since I left the streets, niggas don't ride no more. Ever since I went to the,
so that sound like some real Leon shit. That's some real Leon
that sound like
shit.
That sound like some old me
that's
shit.
Some Rob shit.
But I think after a while, like, I didn't really care what was going on because when we started going to the track, I was still in all the bike forums, listening to what was going on, bike down, and all this and Harry S. But after a while, once I just knew, I was just like, bro, there's nothing here for me. So I'm not in any motorcycle groups unless it's just to buy parts and shit.
Oh, okay, I get you. You like, I don't.
Yeah. I'm like it's no point in me being in the social aspect. It's like who I know is who I know. I get with them when I get with them. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But I'll come back on the cruiser though.
Definitely come back.
I'll come back.
That's definitely my thought. I'm definitely like, yeah, the idea of racing destination to destination, that part of my life is done.
Yeah.
Like once because I didn't really start doing like stupid shit.
You ain't started doing stupid shit till you got into a bike. You wasn't really living on the edge on the pink joint.
Because that pink and blue joint. You know what's funny? So the last day, I had rode that joint. What happened? We were at the harbor, and they were making fun of my flip up trunk. They like, damn, you got a whole trunk. I was like, all right, y'all need to relax. But no, I didn't start like speeding or trying to. I was splitting cars on that.
I know, but
that was like year 7 of riding is when I was like, because what I would do, this is what happened. I get on the bike, I would think of Ty. I'd be like, oh, all right, let me be like, I'm somebody's mom. Like, let me be safe and da 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 da. And then, so that I was like that for a while because at that time, Ty was with me. Ty didn't go live with his dad until he was about like 10.
Yeah.
So when he went to go live with his dad, and I had an abundance of, I'd be in the house like, Ty, okay, he's right, go ride till 4.
Mm-hmm.
Go ride. So I would just be out. I'd be at all that.
Ain't nothing but trouble on them late night rides, man.
But once we would go to the club and watch it let out, and they'd be picking up girls.
You know,
and
I
all
did that shit
stuff.
one time, and it was just like, I did it one time. I was with Straight Riders. Shout out to Straight Riders. And I was out there with them, and I really didn't get anything out of it. It was just like, yeah, you had like chicks out there like, ooh, take me around the corner. I'm like, I'm good here, sweetie.
A lot of them didn't have
that's not happening.
Built. It's like you're.
Yeah, like they out there joint barefoot.
They're going to melt.
And then it was just like niggas that was like in the club. They was like looking at us like, what these clown niggas on these bikes? They was all like clowning us out there joint a little bit.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
So it's just like, okay, so y'all got bikes. Okay, what the fuck? Like motherfuckers.
But like that bike life thing. Like, okay, so like when it comes to bike, dudes don't even y'all don't even have to take y'all helmet off. Like you could literally look like whatever. And she could be like, "Hey, what's up?"
This is true.
Women are not. We're not getting that. Like that's not gonna happen. It's gonna be.
Y'all getting gawked at like shit.
It's gonna be. Can you handle that bike? It's gonna be try to race me at the light. It's like, why are you trying to relate you? Can you handle? Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that stupid shit. Like nobody wants to hear that.
I will say that was one of my pet peeves of riding on the street. Was definitely like the random cars who wanted to try to like pace me.
Mm-hmm.
Or
you try to split like they are motorcycle.
You out here in a fucking Dodge Intrepid and you trying to pace me.
Hello.
Like, chill, bro, before you call an accident. That's how I went the fuck down. That's how I went down on the road. The goddamn Civic SI with the Jersey plates.
The white car.
Yeah. Went down.
You're like, they cut me off. I said.
Yeah, I was pissed. Even though after a while I had to face the fact that it was partially my fault as well.
Thank you so. Yo, I was sitting over here like, is he gonna say it? Is he gonna say it?
I had to.
Okay.
It was. Well, I was already cutting up, but it was just like I think it was Sierra, and she was her and somebody else, and she was she don't really be pushing like that, and she was on a newer bike,
right?
And the car's just getting too close, so I'm like, all right. Like, just move away, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, by the time he trying to get, to be honest, I should have just kept going. And, she was on her own. But that's just not who I am, you know what I mean? But I mean, to play devil's advocate, the bike was old as fuck. And I was going to take it to the track. That shit, it wasn't going to pass tech inspection. So, I mean, it is what it is. All I had was a little scar and just some soreness. And then, I got chewed out by the missus.
Yeah, of course.
But, I don't know, man. I think if I get a cruiser or something, man,
you mean when you gonna get a cruiser?
Oh, I'm definitely getting a cruiser. It's just which one. It's like, do I want to be? If I want to just spend a couple $1,000, get me a little chopper type joints, a little fat boy or something.
You get that joint D-Dot got the M109. That joint's really loud.
I don't want no Boulevard. Like I want me. I feel like a Boulevard is like it's still sport bike-ish.
That seat is comfortable as hell.
Yeah, all cruiser seats are comfortable.
Like,
he still got it.
You know what? I haven't talked to D-Dot in a
D-Dot,
while.
pull up on me, man.
I have not talked to D-Dot in a while. I don't know how he's doing.
But I mean, I would. It's like Phil's got the full plate. You know what I mean? He got the glide. The speakers on the joint.
Oh, of course.
He got a fucking like a kind of like a not like a midnight blue, but kind of
Phil's like low key a young old. He's still doing the track.
Hell yeah. Phil pull up.
Phil's always fucked up the track.
Phil pull up to the track. He and his camper. It's him and his wife. You know what I'm saying? They chilling. You know what I mean? He got that old funky music playing.
Cause he old for real.
He is old.
Like
and Phil is like, I think Phil is like 4 years younger than me.
Is Phil?
I think Phil might be like,
like 32.
He might be 32.
He is.
Maybe.
Phil's like 32.
31 or 32. Something around there. But I know
who else is a young old man?
Jerry is very old. He's same age as me, ain't he?
Jerry has, how old are you?
35.
No, Jerry is not 35. He might be 30, 33.
He gotta be 35.
No, he's not.
Jer, pull up on me.
He's not. A little young.
I need to holler Prestige too, man. He just living it up out there in Manassas.
Yo, I see his post on Instagram, and I'm like, it's like I want to unfollow you, but I want to keep. Prestige
posts remind me of that uncle who just happy that he just got some social media. He don't really know what to do. He just feels this is just a time I need to post something, whether it means anything or not. You know what I'm saying?
Prestige is the same guy who lived around the corner from that goddamn 7-Eleven. He is the same.
My
dude.
man, he
Them
either
parties,
posting a
like,
picture.
He really be. He has. Yeah, he's got an exciting ass life. That's putting it very loud.
He be either partying, he's sitting on a porch smoking a cigar. He at work. He got the hair. He got the shades right here with the do rag. It's just in that order, man.
One thing we know is that Prestige will always have a set of legs, more than one set of legs, period. And he ain't shy about it. He's
not.
He living his life. He don't give a fuck.
He's not. Yeah,
he's happy with who
he
he
is.
is.
He was in the service same time as me. I think we actually went overseas together, but I didn't know who he was though.
Oh, wow.
But yeah,
I
definitely.
wonder if he was wild then. Well, that probably made him wild.
It's probably that's probably where it started. There's a lot of wild niggas in the core. Trust me.
Are you speaking for yourself?
Of course, I was a wild nigga. I was hitting all the big joints. That's all. That's all. That's all that was down in North Carolina. Big bodies. All the joints that look like something was spoken for. Trust me, it was taking L's for 3 years.
Yep. Serious. Every time I think about you in the military, I think about that one picture where you had the gun, you point at the dude, and he looked like, if you don't get that fucking gun.
Oh no, he was with the shits. Trust me, that there were a lot
really
more worse.
annoyed.
There was a lot more worse pictures than that.
You did not post.
Not of me, like shit that people were doing.
Oh wow.
Anyway, let's move along. So let's talk music. So I know this is your thing. This is your pastime, your career, your future.
Definitely my thing. So a few things. One is that I'm finishing up my. I know everybody and their mom have been like, "Where is the?"
Oh yeah,
yeah.
What the fuck? What does EP stand for?
Extended play.
I just learned. I didn't know.
So anyway, it's only for EPs you only do like you do like 4 to 6 songs.
What you gonna give them a 2-piece? You gonna do 4?
I'm probably gonna do 6, but that's mainly because my producer, who is also my friend, is like, every time I think this is what happens. Every time I think you're like right about to be done, he's like, I need you to write another. I'm like, yo, are you serious?
You got 6 tracks?
Like, are you serious? So one of them, he was like, well, we're gonna switch it out for this. I was looking at him like,
why is he making these decisions? Why are you not making decisions?
I'm gonna tell you, because he's a professional. And when I say he's a professional, I mean to say that his bread and his butter is literally music. So he works with everyone. He does not work with everyone. He works with elite people. And it's also one of those things where my name is on here. Yeah, I'm working with you. My name is on here. And you like this. This is not what we're doing. We're going to do.
So he's making the beats. He's doing everything.
Exactly. It's like, oh, well, you know better than me. So.
Is that expensive?
It depends on.
Most expensive as any hobby, I guess.
I put it like this. It can rack up. Yes. It can rack up studio time, production, mixing, mastering. And it depends on what level, like what level is this person on? Is this somebody who does it in their spare time? Like after work is like, or is this somebody who is fully engulfed in music all the time? That's going to be a different level of production.
So where you feel like you at?
Oh, where do I feel like he's at? He's a professional.
I'm talking about you. I mean, are you feel like you on the brink of being fully engulfed? Is this part-time? Is this I'm bored? Or
you know what? I've always done music for the love. And I think that really conflicts people because they're like, well, you like it and you're good at it. So, and I'm like, yeah, but I also have a real life.
People always think that you got to make some money on.
Yeah,
shit.
I always have. I do have a real life. Outside of that, like people like, would you sign or publish all the way? Yeah, definitely publish still. But like, uproot my whole life and like go to California and like cross my fingers, like. I am definitely beyond.
Man, I always feel like, when it comes to music or being a comedian or something like this, like, is Cali the only fucking place you can go?
It's not the only place you go. You have to think about some of these artists and like where they're from and how their support comes about. Like I notice like Southern people when they do stuff, it's like those Southern states be like, I'm behind this person.
Hell
They're from
fucking
here.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
We got some of the biggest haters ever here,
like
bro. Oh my
DMV
God.
is like, I like you.
But your ass ain't gonna make it.
It's like I like you, but there's a but. it's not always a but. You will have, sets of people. You will have conclaves of people that support you. You may have a lot of people that support you, but I wouldn't necessarily say that's gonna Cali or what you're gonna get down south. But
well, you definitely ain't getting shit here. I'll tell you that. Well, you can, but
you can.
I look at this shit. I follow the page, DMV Hoods and News
Yeah,
on
I follow them too.
Instagram.
Like it's like
That's
my
a wild.
guilty.
That's a
It's
wild.
like my guilty. Like I shouldn't be watching
But
this.
but I follow it just to keep my ear to the streets
Mm,
from Bowie though. Like I don't need to be. I just
yeah,
I
you're
I
a
can just
full on
keep
Marylander.
yeah I can keep my ear just all the way over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just be looking at the shit, man, and I just kind of glance at when they promote like the the local artists and shit. Virginia dudes be complaining, you never show VA no love. You know what I'm saying? But a lot to me, a lot of that shit be some trash. But it's like that's because I feel like we're always trying to sound like somebody else, and it's like we don't really have our own identity when it comes.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking on rap. I
no,
feel like
yeah,
R
I
and
get
B.
you.
I feel like R&B is just R&B is.
Yeah.
You can't really. I don't think you can really sound like somebody. You can take their
Right.
style,
Yeah.
but niggas from here rap like niggas from Atlanta.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
okay, where's the style? And then it's like you got the few guys that maybe that kind of made it. Your Shy Glizzies, your Wale's,
Yeah.
your your Logic, Merlin guys, and all this.
Isn't Gold Link?
Yeah, your Gold Links, and it's like niggas be like, hey, no, Shy Glizzy ain't for the hood, and Wale be sensitive. He is Josh sensitive though, but I'm like, what is a nigga supposed to do? It's like you supposed to make it. So just to say you supposed to go out here and you supposed to go to Cali and you supposed to make it.
Right.
But then when you
don't come back if you don't make it.
But yeah, don't come to
don't
come back home if you don't make it.
Nah, don't
But
come
then
back.
once you make it, everything you gotta do is you gotta be putting on from where you from. You gotta be putting on from where you from
Every day.
Every day. DC,
Every day.
DC,
It's gotta be
DC,
DC.
DMV. But
and then you know what's even funnier is DC people. A lot of them they do not want to hear that DMV reference. They're like, no, it's DC.
they want to hear DC,
and then it's and then
it's everybody. Well,
don't do that.
Well, you know what they call them Marylanders? Meezies.
Really? Nah, I did not.
That's what they call them. They like, oh yeah, you a Meezy.
Oh wow.
That's what they call Marylanders. They don't say you from Maryland.
What do they call Virginians? No, they just.
I don't know
what
the fuck they call them. They just say VA. And Waldorf is super Maryland, of course. But
Waldorf is like
they say Meezies.
It takes so long to get there.
That's these young 12, 13-year-old lingo, man.
Yeah.
But like you literally supposed to make it, and you supposed to just put on for your city. You supposed to do everything here. You supposed to spend all the fucking money that you get in the
putting on other people
that's here, and nobody even fucking helps you get to where you at. Like,
yeah.
I'm just curious, is that just here, or is that just the game? Period.
Sometimes I feel like I can't say it's just here, but this is definitely
we got to be like top two fucking biggest haters of our own fucking kind. We gotta be. We gotta be top two.
I don't know if I want to bring that high, but I mean it's quite possible. I would say I think it's probably harder for a rapper. Like when you sing, you can do so many things. Like you can fit into so many conclaves. You can do a hook for this person, background vocals for this person, da 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 whatever person. Like I did a song for the Pen Tap podcast. Did their intro. Did their whole song for their joint.
Nice. They broke you off? Or you just did it for free?
Come on now.
Cash me out, please. You know who my favorite R&B local boo was growing up?
Are you gonna say Maya?
A. Marie.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what? So
she got me through when I was in Iraq. Got me through.
So A. Marie. Yeah, you do like a lot of good music, like low key. I didn't know. Like I didn't know you were so musically
I'm very
fine. But
I'm Jai Groovy out here.
You know that song? No. Oh, so anyway, she had to like sneak and release that because they were going to give it to.
I think I heard that.
I was like,
it sounded like some Jennifer Lopez thief shit anyway. Thief. But nah, her shit was, and it wasn't because she had that one song with the fucking Congos in it. Like I legitimately,
that joint went hard.
I love the video and all that. Like when she had all the band on there. But it's like I legitimately was fucking with her music when I was in Iraq. Like off some hopeless, am I not gonna make it home shit?
God,
like that fucking album, I was cranking that shit. I was cranking that joint. I was cranking the Beyonce joint. The which the album that's got
I
the
did not know
speechless
you were
joint?
into this type of music, dog.
No,
like,
that was then. That was then.
oh,
I still
excuse
listen to
me.
R&B, but it's like right now, like I'm all over the place with like rap, like from trap shit to like trap shit from like a Future or but to my groovy shit like a Currency or a Larry June or
Right.
Action Bronson. Those.
Oh yeah, but so Action Bronson.
Action is my fucking man.
Listen, man, he's cool.
He's
cool.
He's weird.
And the but is, yo, you sound just like Ghostface.
He does sound like
just like Ghostface, and it's like I feel like there's a fine line between flattery and like I'm just gonna be white. Sound like.
I mean, I don't
like,
think he's doing it on purpose because it's like when you talk to him, like when he have his show, or was it Fuck That's Delicious, or that's his book or something. Like that's how he really talks.
I mean, so in my mind, I'm like, did he ever acknowledge it? That's like his favorite
I don't
rapper
think
or
he
something?
ever. No, he didn't.
See, so that's where I'm like, all right, dude, like, come on, cut the shit. Like, cut the shit. You sound. That's like I like Erykah Badu. When I sing, people are like, oh, I hear a little Erykah in there. I'm gonna always say I love Erykah Badu. I know. I'm gonna be like,
the Strike 2. They did this shit last week.
I'm be like, I love Erykah Badu. I'm not gonna sound and he sounds like literally. If you put them on a song together and you had him say the same lyric, I don't know if you'd be able to tell. So in that case, yeah, I think you need to like forever pay homage to who you sound just like.
Honestly, I don't think he's paid homage to it, but also it's like, I mean,
how does Ghostface feel about it? That's the real question.
Ghostface is washed, so it's like, what are you gonna say? Is he?
He's the Wu-Tang. First of all,
Wu-Tang is a legend. Is he a legend?
Okay, but he was in Wu-Tang, so you can't do that.
He had a couple little bars here and there, but when he went on his own and he put the fucking pigeon on his wrist or some shit, I was like, yeah, this nigga bugging out.
Maybe we find her.
Well, you like that because that could be you singing that shit. That's why
that joint rock. I love that song. It did.
So you used to sing at what? So what was some little spots you used to sing at?
Well, okay, so it's
used to perform at. Let me say,
yeah. Come on now, respect me.
Perform. I'm sorry.
Few different spots.
What was your go-to? Like, what was your weekly? You sing weekly?
First of all, it sometimes it would be kitchen concert. That's when I pull out the guitar and I'm just at home.
That's when you're doing your thing on the gram. That's cool.
Or Facebook, and then I would also.
Were you getting a lot of good feedback off the?
Oh, you know, the bikers always show love because they all dreamer. There'd be people that be like, "Hey, can you sing me a song?" I'm like, "Damn, no, not right now. We're at Fridays, maybe later." But no, I have several different things. So there's Song Dreamer, and then there's Vocology. So it's me, my homeboy Alex, Darian. One sings, the other one's a poet. And then also we have Elroy, which is like a full band. And then there's a guy who kind of sounds like Flying the Family Stone with his speaking voice. So that's a live band. So we did Ben 1301. We did that a few times. Some brunches. Some poetry slam stuff. We did the Funk Parade.
So, I mean, how did you find this shit? You just like, hey, if you guys looking for someone, I'm available.
No. So with Vocology, my homeboy Alex, his brother, found me on YouTube and contacted Alex. Like, yo, I think you and this person will like get along. Like, I think y'all should connect. That's literally how we've been friends. 2012? We've been friends since 2012. He was the person who was like, I realize you like this motorcycle life. That's cool and all that. That's great. But you probably sing a lot better than you ride motorcycles, so you should. And so
he said it just like that?
Yeah, he did. Because he was like, because you got to think, if I'm calling him and telling him somebody crashed, somebody this, somebody that, he's like, singing is safer. So sometimes I would come to the show on the bike, switch out the leathers, put on.
Freshen up, you know what I'm saying? Get some acts.
He'd be like, "You really?" He'd be like, "You really rode a bike here?" I was like, "Yeah, man. I still got to incorporate it in my life." So yeah, he really got me to circle back around to singing because before I did the bike stuff, my whole page was singing. After I did the bike stuff, I shoot damn videography pictures. I read all them. Anyway, fast
Good
back
job.
to the music.
Good job.
Back to the music. So during quarantine, because we haven't really been out, I have seen Vocology and I have seen Elroy like once or twice, but not like really because we can't really do anything outside of like possibly like live recording. So my addiction has been voice, which is only available on iPhone. It's
Terrible.
VOISEY. And basically what it is people upload beats. You can kind of like mix it yourself. Low grade, obviously, because who the hell's gonna mix from a
you can
phone?
make like a bounce beat on the joint.
You can. Well, no, the beats are already made. So then
You can't make your own shit.
you can make your own shit and upload it. But I'm really not sure what the parameters are for that because some of the stuff I hear, I'm like, that's familiar.
You
And
know,
that sounds really
off
familiar.
topic. I heard this song. Always got to talk about that good go-go baby. It's this guy made a song. His name is Kenny Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Made this song called Go Go. Check that shit out when you leave. Very just a cute. It's a nigga and a
Did
a
you say
guitar.
it's cute?
No, it's acoustic.
Oh, I
Acoustic.
thought you said it was cute. I was going to
I'm
say
not gonna say no. I ain't saying no nigga
Rob.
cute.
No, I thought you were saying the
But
song
no,
was cute.
it just dropped like a couple weeks ago. But I saw this one guy, the guy from Beat Your Feet Kings, because he's in it.
Oh,
And
I
he
like
posted
that.
a video, and I was like, "What am I listening to? That shit need to be on the fucking radio." But go ahead, I just want to throw it out there.
Mm-hmm. Go. Yes.
But
It's
you
the
can perform
sound of
outside
BC.
though.
Yeah, we have definitely.
When the last time you performed outside?
Shoot, what? Damn. Oh no. You know what's crazy? We were going out to Eastern Market for a while, like during the summer and stuff. We would go out there. Yo, you know what's crazy? If you bring like a little band out to Eastern Market and you don't sound like complete shit, people will sit down there in the grass and they will listen. They literally like we left. I think we were out there for like 2 hours, like 3 of us. Everybody got like $30 a piece because people were just sitting there in the grass.
What, they was giving y'all money?
Yeah, they give us money.
Man,
We got a
listen,
little joint out
people.
there, man, like because they haven't been anywhere. They
I was
haven't
going to say, people been in the
anywhere.
house like they will
Yeah,
pay
they
they will
sat down in
pay
the
top
grass.
dollar for
No
any
blanket.
sort of entertainment.
No blanket.
Just in the
okay?
dirt?
Just in the dirt at Eastern Market.
Just
Okay,
getting your clothes
not
dirty out here.
Potomac Avenue. Eastern Market. All right, sitting
Pissy
there,
over there.
kumbayan, throwing 20s in the bag.
Real pissy over there.
A little bit, but it was a vibe. But yeah, I've been on voicing. I'm addicted. I think I've been on since late March.
So you just go in there, you just drop
different stuff.
drop a freestyle and
I do. So I don't know if you knew this. Funny, a little bit. So I do sing, but I would always freestyle rap in front of like Ty or like in my car. But I would never like upload nothing because I know that I sing and I'm not. I be on Voicey like rapping.
So
like,
you just freestyle.
I literally
no beat.
No. There's a beat on there. You do it over the beat, but I'm saying I never would have done that. Like if it wasn't for that app.
You gonna drop a freestyle?
No, absolutely.
I give you a beat. You ready?
No,
I'm gonna give you the old McDonald's drive-through joint.
I gotta stop saying. This is the second time I've set myself up.
Ooh, Big Mac. Ooh, Big Mac.
We sitting here at Rob's. He acting
Big
real
Mac.
wild.
Hey,
Gotta drink.
you really gonna do it? I was joking.
Yo, I couldn't.
You was
tell.
really
No,
gonna
but you know
do it.
what's crazy? So I did a podcast. A few weeks ago.
I'm definitely making a clip of that shit.
Big Mac.
The McDonald's drive-through freestyle.
Yo, I freaking did a podcast a few weeks ago, and my simple self was like, "Yeah, I freestyle, da da da." And these joints, they were. Boom. I said, "Oh my god!" And my producer told me, he was like, "Do not say that you do that. If you say that you freestyle rap and that ain't what you do, they're going to make you do it because you brought it up." I'm like, "Oh," and then second time, I'm sitting here like, damn, Godfather was right. Shout out to Godfather Beats. But nah, I love Boise. I do Grand Rising on there. Grand Rising and welcome to Monday. Like I be doing that on there, singing on there, rapping
You need
on
to get
there.
back to work.
Interlude. No, for real.
Too much free time. It is.
fun.
So what's your plans for the future? What's the next move?
You mean like like the rest of this year? Rest of this.
The future, shit. Tomorrow, I don't know, shit. The future.
Once we get out of this year of layaway, because that's what this is. This is like the layaway that you never got out. Like you put money in, they said you'd be out here. Came back to the store, they said put more money in. We'll get back to you. We'll get back to you in summer. Summer is gone. It's fall. You came back to the store, they're like, you get it 2021. So it's a year layaway. So for the rest of the year, maintaining my mind during this quarantine and
I feel you on that shit.
staying on Ty's behind, because Ty is not the little kid that he once
Ain't
was.
he taller than you now?
He's 15 and he's 6'4", and his voice dropped, and he's not a little kid.
He pulling up on him now, huh?
He's feeling himself.
Hey, sweetheart.
He's feeling himself, and I need him to chill, because every time he answers the phone, it's like he amplifies the voice to be deeper. I'm like, it's already deep. You don't have to. Please don't put any more spices on top of this. Like, I get it. You're bigger than me. You probably weigh more than me, and your voice is deeper than mine, and you're stronger than me. I got it. But you don't have to, like, he'll, like, fake, like, take a phone call, like, oh, my girl, right? I'm like, hey, get out of my face. Like, get out. Like, I don't know. And he'll just sit there and look at you like, react. I'm like, yo.
He's just being silly. My son is in that stage now where.
Get out of here. But he's younger, though. So you're not
but no,
dealing with it, but
he's in that stage where he kind of says certain things to kind of get my reaction. Like what is it? My buddies that was on here last week, he make his own mumbo sauce. So
who makes their own mumbo sauce?
My buddy Rick Snipe, love his mumbo sauce. It's say mild, but this shit's spicy, but it's good.
All right, so let me ask you an honest question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep it a bean. Is it better than Capital City mumbo sauce?
No.
Okay.
Because if he would put medium on the bottle, then it's like okay. But it's like if I dip it in a fry, dip it in some wings, it just makes it spicy. So for me, I just feel like mumbo sauce shouldn't be spicy, but it's good though.
Yeah.
No, I always wonder, like, damn, so the carry-outs never thought to make spicy chicken with mumbo sauce?
First of all,
like, why hasn't anybody done that?
A lot of those carry-outs can't make mumbo sauce. Tastes like trash.
Boy, I mean, mumbo sauce ain't been the same since fucking wings and things on Georgia Avenue.
Only certain
That's
places.
back when the shit was orange. That was original color. I don't know what this red shit is. But
that shit is sweet and sour.
My
sauce.
son, so I said, try this mumbo sauce. Mr. Rick made it. He was like, okay. And then he said, and he was like, let me see what this is hitting on.
That's your kid, man.
I'm like,
that's you. That's
you don't talk like that.
And he was in front of the guy when he tried.
No, he was just me and him. But he said it when I was like sitting on the couch though. But loud enough that I could hear it. I was like, excuse me.
Yeah, I mean,
he's like, oh no, I just said I was gonna. I was like, that ain't what you said.
Yeah, but I mean, he's your kid, and of course he's gonna, He
always wants some, some recognition or proof, Dad. So I mean, I'm here for him. I love you,
why
son.
you crazy? I mean,
I am I'm getting better, man. I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
You definitely dialed back.
I'm just getting old,
man. You have
man.
dialed back.
I'm getting old, man.
Because I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 on this joint, Captain's log, and say there was a period of time, and I can't say it was a full calendar year, but there was a period of time where I could not stand Rock. I could not stand him in the club. I was like, I just want to hit him, but I know I'm not stronger than him.
I just feel like people just didn't want to hear the truth, man. Like, people didn't want to hear the truth.
But I was always talking the truth. I was
always. I feel like I was backing you up. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you when you did back me up, and it backfired on both of us. That jump with with EJ.
Oh God.
Hey yo.
Shout to Elton.
Listen, man. Hey, listen, man. Let me tell you something. That was a day.
People didn't want to hear the truth, man. I mean, listen. Just keep it 100. Shit was raggedy. It was already raggedy when I got there, but it was fun.
Wait, what year did you came right before Six died? Because Six died 2012.
I was a prospect when Six passed.
Right, and so was Giggles. Giggles
Yeah,
was
we all
me,
Giggles, Bernard, Gus,
right.
and Shadow.
That was tough. That was just
I
that
know
was a tough that was a tough entry.
that was tough. Yeah, that was really tough.
That
I also
shit.
felt like the expectations for us like got higher for like something we kind of didn't have nothing to do with, but it was just like, all right, I mean, we good out here.
Yeah.
And that's why like after we came in and we were
It was a lot of
taking more people, I was really critical on shit that they needed to fucking do. And
right.
like people was getting rags that wasn't showing up to shit, and for whatever reason, it's like, okay, your job showing up, but nah, but you gotta wait. Niggas was getting
Yeah.
rags for 10% of the shit that we had to go through, and
Y'all-
I expressed that shit. I'm like, why is Blase Blah getting rags? Where he been? When the last time you seen him? I was like, when the last time you seen him? I was like, has he called you? Have you rolled with him? Have you rolled with him? I was like, but y'all out here giving rags. And then what was the president's word is, I talk too much. I'm like, no, I'm telling you the truth. You didn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's why the shit broke down. It went from democracy to just, nah, I'm just doing this because it's in the best interest.
Well, okay, yes and no, because we got to keep it a bean on that too. Now, we had that last meeting, that meeting where it was like, where he stepped down, right? Because everything had like literally blown
I'm talking
up,
about after
blown
that.
up in the.
I'm talking
No,
about.
I know, but I'm saying we never really had a democracy. This is what we had. We had a leader who loved to have fun.
Yep.
Okay? He loved to have fun. Because he loved to have fun, anything that was said in the meeting was subject to change if someone called and was like, well, I think, and then someone else were to call and say, well, I think. So his it was a wavering thing. His opinion or whatever his stance was wavering.
I agree.
That was counterintuitive to the goal. But the opposite of that was like, it went from like fun to like dad.
Business.
Dad Foreman.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is too far away from, like, we didn't want it, because this was the thing. Realistically, they wanted the fun out, but they didn't think the fun would be replaced with that. In fact, I think that many people did not think that he was going to get that. They probably thought quality. So I think when they thought that, it was like, all right, we got this person. They had a lot of fun, and they stepped down. Okay, we're going to go for Wally. Wally's going to, he's going to organize this, da. And then when that didn't pan out, like, first of all, when we looked at the votes and all that, and when everybody came out and said, this person got this person got that, the faces that everybody had was like, oh, like, I didn't expect.
We did vote, didn't we?
Yeah, we did vote. So
who was in between? I forgot. I forgot about that.
So who was in between? So it was.
Well, who had the most votes?
What do you mean, for president?
Yeah.
Obi had the most votes. But when
I don't
that
know who
was
the fuck I voted
when
for.
that was said, it was like you could see the little, like, I was looking at everybody's eyes like some of those positions that got filled, you could tell was like, that's not how I thought it was gonna go. The beginning of the end was Six dying. That changed the whole club.
I agree.
We were still together, and we were still this, and we were still that. But the beginning of the end, and not the end of Wild Bunch, because Wild Bunch is still a club, but the beginning of the end of having like 40 plus people in the club was Sticks died. There was a lot of stuff around Sticks, death, investigation, all that, how much effort, that came out later that made things worse. And then we had the situation where that big ass meeting where that shit went to hell. It went bad. So, with that whole, OMC and all that stuff, that shit right there, all those components of that, and that there's a lot of levels to that people are honest about and not honest about, that caused a whole nother fucking issue. Then, you get Obi. Obi means well. Hell yeah, he meant well. I know.
I think he meant well, man.
Obi
But
meant
I
well.
just think that I just think he didn't realize like that, like you're much older than us, and I get it. You're living a different way, but it was just like when he just kind of kept pushing like the respect for the the 1%er guys, and no disrespect to them, but I'm like, bro, like I don't know these niggas. Like I only know who I ride with. So it was
Right.
like when it came to the parties and the pull ups and the fish fries,
Mhm.
I was to a point where it's like I don't mind going to this shit
Mhm.
because you know what I'm saying. Like I was a road captain, so I know it was
Mhm.
my duty. But I also know it's my duty to pull up on who the fuck pulls up on me and pull up on who I ride with. So at that time, I'm riding with gun runners. I'm riding with straight riders. I'm riding
Right.
with late riders.
Right.
I'm
So you're
riding. I'm
supporting that.
riding with fucking hill riders.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Maryland Hill
saying?
Riders.
I'm
Yeah.
riding with.
True.
I'm like I'm pulling up to parties with folks I know, and Maryland Hill Riders always threw a vicious party, and I'm
Always.
just like, why are we not
Even
going to Hill Riders party? Oh
even
well, such and such and them having something,
even their cookouts were good.
and Thunder Guards having something in Baltimore. I'm like, I don't know them niggas, dog. I'm like, look, man, like I feel more. I got PTSD, so it's like I feel comfortable around people I know. Now you putting
Oh,
me
okay.
around. Now you putting me around a bunch of niggas who can be intimidating.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And you telling me I gotta be here to be following you around. I'm like, bro, like I'm not saying we can't do that, but not all the time. And it was turning into an all the time shit. And it's
Mm.
like, we're sitting there saying like, oh, we're not wearing nobody's patch and all this other shit. But it's
Right.
like I can't tell. I feel like this shit is invisibly getting sewn on my rags, bro, because
Mm.
when it comes to like something that we would, like the club we used to do on a regular, it's like, oh, we're not doing this,
Yeah.
we're going here. And that's why niggas stopped showing up to shit. Like
Yeah.
niggas didn't want to ride, niggas didn't want to party. And then it was a point before niggas didn't want to ride. Nobody wanted to ride to the parties. It was
Yo,
to the point. It
listen.
was to the point where it was just me and Wally riding to the parties, and then maybe a Phil, maybe a Gus, maybe maybe a Obi. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this because we so far removed from the time. The hardest thing for me was being the female face of Wild. That shit was hard. Okay, because I would ride with everybody, and everybody would say, "Where the rest of your girls?" So and Giggles, when she was out, she was out. But aside from that, that shit was like, "Are you the only one?" No, I'm not the only one. Okay, so where they at? And then, you know, like I said, you mouthy, I was mouthy. I'd be like,
I'm here. The
"What are
fuck?
we doing? What's happening? Like nobody cares. Y'all don't care." It's like you care too much. I'm like, no, I care. Why doesn't everybody else care? Um, I think one of the things I got the most was like, yo, why don't you ever ride with your club? Like you're always riding with
Oh
with with,
yeah.
with
Oh
us and this
yeah.
part. I they were like, well, where your club at? I'm like, well, I'm out. I don't know where
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know where
That
they at.
man. That's like
I definitely got static for that. But
that was like question number 2. Hey man, how you been doing? Where your club at? It's like that shit always come behind. But I'm just like, well, such and such at work, such and such,
I loved it though.
doing this thing because she trying to be this and he trying to buy this, and it's like, I don't know, bro. Fuck, I'm out here. You know what I mean?
I love overall though. I love all the memories that we created. Um, I like Country as a leader. He was wild as shit.
Country,
I
my
like
man. Country,
Obi.
holler at me.
I like Obi as a leader, but but you gotta understand. So like I know Obi
You knew
from
him
when I was
yeah,
18.
yeah.
I brought Obi to the club. Obi was not about to ride with no club. He was doing something. And at that time, he was so busy working, he didn't have time to really. And then he had time. So Obi is forever my family's Ty's godfather. Like so.
When the
I
last
know.
time you talked to him?
Listen, tell Obi to answer the phone, and I'll talk to him.
Ooh.
Obi don't be answering the
Obi,
phone.
tighten up.
But I think Obi. I don't know if he works like overnight stuff like that. But I know the club is still the club, and I still love the club. But I do wish some things definitely were different.
I definitely listen.
Definitely.
I definitely wish that the whole exile thing didn't happen the way it happened, man. But
That's okay. So
you stretch your neck a little bit.
Get my thoughts on that. So from an insider looking out, it felt it felt very El Rayish. It felt like, and honestly, I have not talked to him in years.
Ralph is my man.
Be your man.
You gotta holler at him.
He could be your man. But it felt very insider looking out. It felt like we had that meeting, all that shit went down. Like, all right, you're not about to be doing this. You're not about to be. You're not about to be. He wasn't there. I know that didn't go because I think he was out of town or something.
He was
so,
out of town.
Yeah, he was out of town. So when he got back, in my mind, and of course, this my mind. Oh bullshit! In my mind, he had a yo Wally, yo Boogie, yo so and so, yo so and so. This is bullshit. Now Ralph's a good talker. He knows how to set up a conversation very well. And I didn't think like Ralph made him leave, but I said, Ralph, conduit.
You think he made us leave?
I didn't say made y'all leave, but I definitely felt like he was a conduit. I felt like I felt like he was a puzzle piece. I felt like he was a significant.
I thought that you would have said that Wally was the reason why I left. Like,
no. I felt that too, but I know Ralph was very good at it.
Well, I mean, listen. To be honest, I think with the situation with Goose when his bike got took,
I forgot about
that shit. That shit definitely rubbed me the wrong way. Because the issue with that was it wasn't the fact that.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
The issue, the thing with Goose's bike.
I'm gonna tell you right now. This episode is about to get so. I don't know how you about to chop and screw this shit.
I'm not chopping shit. I look. I don't listen. I don't cut shit out of my
Somebody
pod.
gonna be like, did you see that podcast?
It ain't nothing to discuss. It is what it is. We speaking all facts. But what I'm saying is when the whole situation with Goose's bike, and now granted, Wally had already gave him the money to get the bike. But he said ask just in case.
Okay.
And the response is exactly what he thought it was gonna be. Mm-hmm. And then Goose said, I'm done. So Goose was the first one out. And
I think I forgot about that.
Yeah, Goose was the first one who left. And then
wait, when did Wood leave?
I don't know.
Because Wood might have been I don't know.
Well, I mean, if Wood, I think Wood, his work thing was going on, so he was already, I think he was already kind of out anyway. But then, situation was setting up the rides and shit, and it's like I took the
oh my god,
I took the fucking road captain shit serious. I took it serious. Like I was
annoying.
I was off on Mondays, and I would literally go out here like fucking Virginia, Frederick by myself, trying to set some shit up. Right. And then it's like, when I would tell, like, look, this is what I got planned. They'd be like, we keep something local. And I'm like, bro, like, the fuck, these motorcycles will go to fucking Albuquerque. Like, y'all don't want to go far? And then it always had to be something local. You know what I'm saying? But the social club shit killed it for me.
Well, you know what?
The social club shit killed it for me because
maybe if the social club wasn't.
No. If the club was pulling up, we wouldn't have been in that situation. That's a fact. If the club was pulling up,
they started showing out. Let me tell you something. Wild Bunch Social Club started showing out and being more recognized than the actual club. It was like,
exactly.
Yo, how did this happen?
But my thing is, you know what I'm saying, and then like I said,
shout out to Sweets though.
Shout out to Sweets, wild ass. Like I had no issue with any of them ladies. My issue was.
Oh, you remember when
my issue was when they were like sitting in the back of the meeting, and I'm looking back like, what is going on here? And we had voted. We voted, and it was probably out of 30, it was like 27 people said no.
There was a vote. I did.
It was a vote, and
it turned executive.
And the majority said, he was like, "Well, I made an executive decision."
Won that vote over at the same place we had.
It was at the little. No. The vote was at the little shit in Atlanta. Willie, what is that one? Willie K's, whatever the little fucking spot right there.
Jay Ollie's.
And what had pissed me off the most about it was not only was it an executive decision, they already had fucking regs. at the meeting. They had rags. So I'm like,
what?
bro, what the fuck? So I'm sitting
I really
there
don't
looking.
remember this time.
You don't remember that shit?
I mean, I don't remember the timing being like so like that. Like
They
that.
already had rags, dog. So I'm like, Slim, what the fuck is this?
So you want to hear something crazy? So the artwork on their rag, like I put lady in touch.
So you knew?
I guess I did, but I didn't know. Oops.
You knew the whole time?
No, I didn't. She was like, I need an illustrator. She just said she needed an illustrator. She didn't say specifically what for.
So once they said the vote thing, you ain't know what was going on.
No, she said this. I can't remember when she said it. She was like, I need an illustrator for something. I'm trying to put something together. So I like gave her the illustrator's name.
That's all y'all said. She didn't tell you what it was for.
No.
Oh,
I need an illustrator.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess you didn't know. But yeah, I mean, it's like when that happened.
You're trying to bury me on the.
I did.
You knew?
Like, to be like, dun dun dun. But once that happened, I was like, bruh, like we said no. We said no. And you could just see everybody in the room like shaking their head, like, oh nah. So I was already done that day.
Right.
But I wanted to wait until we went to the little party down at Stadium Armory. I don't know who party it was. I wanted to wait. I was gonna wait till after the party and I was gonna be done. But Wally Minute made the fucking post on the page and say he was done. Beast called me right after.
Listen, it was like post. I was like, oh shit.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
What is this?
Beast called me.
Oh,
He called me right.
shit.
He said, Boogie, what's up? I was like, ain't nothing. He was like, I mean, I need to know where you at. I'm like, man, I was like, bro, I just wanted to wait till this party was over. I was like, I'm done, bro. But I mean,
all good things come to an end.
It was perceived as I was following Wally. I was like, I mean,
it was like your best friend in the club. I don't see.
I was like, bro. I mean, it is. I was like, I mean, that's not the case, but it is what it is. And I was like, bottom line, I was like, y'all niggas don't ride enough for me, bro. I was like, I got a whole family. I got shit going on like everybody else, and I took time away. I took time from my house
you were out all
to
the time.
represent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
were out all the time.
So I'm like, damn, y'all could at least pull up here and there. You know, maybe a group ride with your club. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought that was like rule number fucking 1 or some shit. You know what I mean? But I was like, I'm done, bro. You know what I'm saying? And from there, like, it sucked. You know what I'm saying? But when I looked back and saw how many people had left right after us, I was like, okay, so after that, I didn't feel bad because I wasn't the only one who was feeling that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But end of the day, man, you know what I mean? I wish them the best of luck. You know what I'm saying?
I like when Kenny had us all over his house, and he was like, when we were just all there, and he's like,
I know.
Like,
he called me a little while ago, man. He tried to link with me on the cycling, man. Kenny, come holler at me.
Hey, Kenny.
I need everybody to come holler at me. Shit.
Kenny, after this fucking COVID thing is over, like, invite everybody to your house. Oh, fuck. No, Rob, invite everybody. Well, you ain't going to invite everybody. I don't even know why the fuck I said that. Kenny's got a better chance of inviting everybody. So
Kenny got the boo. He just needed to put some heaters in that shit.
So, Kenny, you invite everybody because we both know Rob.
But, I mean, it's like, I remember when he made the speech was like, you know what I'm saying, we don't get to see each other, do. And it was just like, I understood. Because I used to always be like, man, Kenny don't be pulling up the shit. But it's
Kenny in his own world.
But it was
Kenny
just
be
like
working.
But it was like when coming to the house, seeing the beautiful house, seeing the pool, you know what I'm saying, the food and all that. I was like, I get it, bro. Yeah. And I wasn't even. I don't think I was even in my house yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I get it. You know what I mean? It's like life happens.
That was a nice vibe.
People had kids, man. Some people
like shit.
Some
people got married. Think about how many people got married while they were in a club.
Yeah.
Like
that too.
So I think we had like 4 because we had Country and JoJo.
Yep.
We had Keisha and Wally.
And Lamar and Anita.
But we also had Reaper and Baby.
Yeah.
4. And I could be missing somebody because I can't remember if I feel like Brian got married.
Brian.
What? Brian, you know.
I think he was out the club.
When he got married?
Damn, I think
he might have been.
Brian was out first.
Brian was annoying and loud and very tall and very like very like that New York, but that obnoxious New York.
Listen,
Like,
Brian live around the corner.
shut up.
That motherfucker.
I don't care.
That
Tell him pull his big goomba ass up. I don't care.
Brian hasn't hear this shit. He them spider
Yes,
sense his
ma'am.
ass be right in here. You know what's
When?
crazy? Brian used to randomly pop up at my house in Suitland all the time. I was like, bro, you don't be in Suitland. What the fuck are you doing here? But Brian lives around the corner. He don't come over here at all unless I call him.
No, he doesn't.
No.
He's probably over there with some dogs. That's the favorite thing.
His dog's over there with his boo boo chilling.
Oh, he got a boo boo.
That's enough for another episode. But I love you, Brian.
Oh, Jesus.
My man Brian is happy. All right, we're gonna leave it there.
Brooklyn Bob.
Brooklyn Bab.
Nobody calling you that
Brooklyn Bab.
long ass name. I remember. Oh, he gonna be shitty with me for this.
Oh, dear. Brian, I tried to stop her.
We did a little ride to Truckaroo. And this man was like, "Yeah, man, like I almost crashed my bike on the exit ramp."
What bike he was on?
He was on his. It was his newer. What was it?
He was on his Honda ZX10 or something.
Yeah. It was. I think it was the 10. He's like, "Man, I almost laid it down. Like, yeah, slow the fuck down, you big ass fucking."
Brian is huge.
Yeah, you're fucking huge. Like, relax. Slow down. He was like, like, you could have got hurt, dumbass. What's wrong with you?
Okay, look.
Dummy.
So look, we're gonna wrap it up, man. We've been spitting. We've been spitting it for a minute. Brian, we love you. Don't kill her, please.
And you gotta find me first.
So look, very happy to get you on here. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. We did our little IG thing the other day. I was like, I gotta get her on here. We gotta do this, man. I'm slowly just going down the line to try to get all the people that I've had memorable moments on the pod to just speak this shit. I'm spitting these bitches out every fucking week.
These bitches out.
You know what I'm saying? But let the folks know where they can follow you. Let them know all your social medias, all that.
Medias?
Media.
Wow.
I stole that from Kev on stage.
Okay. So on everything, Facebook, IG, Voicey is @SongDreamer. One word. Spelled correctly. No threes. SongDreamer.
All right, y'all. It's episode 19, Song Dreamer. Tune in, man. Captain's Law Podcast. We out of here.